More troubling news taking place in the entertainment world. Kodak Black have just have just I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about the Takashi 69 situation. It never stopped for these boys. Man, they rounding these guys up, man. These dudes getting that money. They reckless when they got that money. They think they got a license to do anything they want when they get that money in their hand, man. And they moving backwards because there is nobody in their corner who word they respect or who they look up to or who can hold them accountable. These guys get that money and they surround themselves with yes men who are okay with anything they want to do because they want any crumb that fall from these brothers' table. So here it is, Kodak Black now have been charged with a sexual assault case. He will be standing trial for at South Carolina. That's going on, man. He faces up to 30 years behind the sexual assault that took place. Whether he innocent or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. But people need to take heed. You young brothers and sisters out there that glorify these brothers' lives that they live and seem to be fascinated behind the glamour, the money, all this. Look at what's going on in these brothers' lives. Look at where everywhere they go, trouble is following them. Look at where everywhere they go is drama in some way or another. Look at how they just cannot shake the energy that they put out here in this world and streets. Let that be a lesson to y'all. Do not follow these brothers' footsteps. If you got talent and you can rap or sing or in the entertainment world, be stand up, be genuine, have respect for everybody. Be careful of the stuff that you put out here and what you saying on these records. That stuff come back and get you, man. Show love and respect for all people and never ever turn your back on the Lord Jesus Christ. Never ever go against the living God who made and created you. Because when you do that, you open yourself up to satanic possession, satanic oppression, satanic obsessions. These are the three levels that the devil attack people on when they rebel against the living God. And anytime you turn your back on God, ain't nothing else for you to run to but the enemy, whether you want to accept it or not. Learn from these situations, man. Always put God first and you will see your life will be always better. Jesus said, take upon my yoke. It's lighter than yours. In other words, don't think that your life is better off without God. Your life is always better with God. It's always easier with God. In fact, the reason why your life is where it's at and the things going on and you being attacked on every level is because you don't have a relationship with God. It's not enough to just know that God loves you. But what makes it enough when you allow him to love you by being connected with him in a real relationship. With that being said, man, look at what these brothers doing. And we are watching this stuff just crumble and collapse right before your eyes. Rollo indictment, ARP indictment, Tekashi 69 indictment, Kodak Black going to jail, XXX Tentacion murder on tape. The thing young boy NBA and them going through. The stuff you see with Offset and them going through. Everywhere you look. Because this life demands a blood sacrifice. This life demands a blood sacrifice. And if it don't, and if they not getting the blood sacrifice, you getting incarcerated where you still getting the blood sacrifice because you leave your family out there to be struggling. You leave them out there for the open. And when you normally should have been using that money to better their life and surroundings, you orphaned that. You aborted that and orphaned that to the point where now they become more acceptable of the very same thing that's happening to you in your life. Learn from these situations. You young brothers trying to be these rap stars and stuff, having money don't give you a right to do wrong to people. Having and making this money don't give you a right to look down on people. Having money and people in your corner at your disposal do not give you a right to disrespect people, man. Have respect for all life. And starting with your life, which reflects on how you treat somebody else's life. They got this stuff set up for you young guys like this because they know you reckless. You don't want to listen. It's easy to set you brothers up. Y'all brothers traveling around the world doing concerts and shows. You go to hotels, unlock your doors, women already in there waiting on y'all. You thinking that's a gift. Right, I hear you, that's a gift. And you can't say no because they want to do everything you ask them to do without them saying no to you. Threesomes, twosomes, anything you want, they willing to do. But you have no idea the motives and intentions behind the whole setup. Learn from these situations. So Kodak Black now is in trouble with the authorities, facing a sexual assault case where he faces up to 30 years if found guilty. And I'm telling you, the stuff they gonna use on this boy, man, showing the videotapes and footage of this brother going crazy in the street, they gonna do that just to show how mentally off balance he may be, showing that just a possibility, depending on the evidence they got against him, that this dude is actually capable of doing these type of things. You brothers really need to wake up. And that's why I said you older rappers out there in the game who see these young brothers going through this stuff, y'all supposed to be helping them, teaching them, educating them, calling them up, man, and letting them know, man, the things y'all already know. Teach them how to be better men for their family, better fathers to their children. Teach them how to love and respect the women who they call their woman by making them honorable, man. Brothers need to quit this stuff. All this money y'all got, you can have any fine, bad woman you want. Just one is enough. You got one penis to fit in one cock. One is enough. That's all you need. Just take one woman, live your, I guarantee you, watch how easier your life be. Take one woman you like that fits your needs. Whether she attractive, got a nice body, support you, take that one, watch how far you go. Take her around the world with you. Take her on tour with you. So anytime you horny, you ain't got to worry about laying down with these strangers, doing all this stuff. You could just, it's already right there for you. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce do. They go on tour together. His coochie right there, laying next to him in a hotel room. He horny or needs some head, there she go. Right there. Right there. Same thing for y'all. Learn from these situations. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.